We're going to continue with our comparisons. I know. You are probably tired of it, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to get better every day. So we're doing data charts. So we're going to look at some graphs, okay? And so this should be fun. This should be a lot of fun. So I went around and I asked everybody, hey, what's your favorite color? And here's what I got. I got people that liked red. So how many people liked red? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 people that liked red. I had 1 person that liked green. I had 3 people that liked blue, and I had 2 that liked yellow. So that's all of my information. So what we're going to do is we're going to now ask ourselves some questions, okay? So what do you notice about our data? You notice anything? Well, we had, let's see, we had a lot of people, liked green, a lot of people liked red. Not many people liked green, which I really thought green was going to be a big one. What else do I notice? Did a lot of people vote? Not very many people voted. Let's keep asking ourselves questions. Which choice had the most votes? Yeah, red. They had the most votes because they had 5. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Which one had the least? So who didn't get chosen very much? Green. Okay. Now what it wants us to do is it wants us to choose 2 colors and compare them. Okay, we're going to compare to see who had more. So what do y'all want to start with? Okay, let's do red. How many people chose red? 5. And let's compare it to blue. So we're going to compare red and blue. So in our tape diagram, who's going to get the one that's completely filled? Red, because we know red got the most choices. And who are we comparing it against? Blue, and we know that blue only got 3. So we know that blue is larger. We know that red is larger because he had 5. So we know red is larger. So that's why he's getting that whole tape diagram. We are now comparing it to red, who had 3. We're trying to find the missing amount. Okay, we're comparing it. So we're trying to figure out what this piece is. So in my addition sentence, what I would say is, I have 3. What can I add to 3 to get me to 5? So I would hit 3 and count up. So 3, 4, 5. So what would I add to it? I would add 2. Well, in a subtraction sentence, I would take the 2 totals that I have. So I know that red had 5 votes and blue had 3 votes. If I subtract them from each other, whatever is left tells me their difference. It tells me that missing amount. So if I have 5 and I take away 2, I'm left with, if I have 5 and I take away 3, I'm left with 2. Okay, so I'm comparing them. Okay, I'm figuring out what's that missing piece. Let's compare another set. What's another one we want to compare? Let's compare red to yellow. So when we look, who's going to get that full tape diagram, the full chart. Red, because he has 5, because he is larger. We know he got chosen more. And then our bottom is yellow, and he has 2. So we're trying to figure out this missing piece. So in an addition sentence, what I'm trying to get to is 5. I was given 2. I need some more to get me to 5. So we can count that. We would hit 2 and see how many it took us to get to 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. How many does it take us? It takes us 3. Well, I can check. I can check by taking my 2 total amounts. Okay, so I had 5 red votes and 2 yellow votes. If I subtract them from each other, I will find out their difference. I will find out the missing piece. So if I have 5 and I take away 2, what do I get? 3. So there were 3 more red votes. So 3 is my missing piece. Okay, so you guys are going to do something very similar. Let me show you. Okay, so for your assignment, so sorry, sorry. Okay. So for your assignment, we're going to look at the survey and we're going to figure out, we're going to create a graph because we've done this before. And then we're going to fill in what we know. So it says use the data to create a pictograph with a smiley for each student survey. So which dessert do you like more? So we had cookies and we had brownies. So how many people chose cookies? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people liked cookies. So I'm going to go ahead and put 10 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many people liked brownies? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put 3 smiley faces for brownies. Then I'm going to answer my questions. Which was the most popular answer? Popular means who was liked the most? Cookies. So I'm going to put cookies. Which was the least popular answer? So which one did people really not like? Brownies. Then it says, how many more people voted for cookies than brownies? So we know that cookies had the most votes, but what we're trying to figure out is by how many. Now remember, we are going to line up our lines. So here we have 1 to 1, then we have another one. They can line up and they can line up. So those 3 line up. So then all of the rest, those are going to be the number of cookies that we have left. So let's see, all of these will be what is left. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many more people voted for cookies than brownies? 7. how many fewer people voted for brownies than cookies? So we're asking the same question, we're just using a different word. How many fewer people voted for the brownies than the cookies? So how many fewer? 7. There were 7 fewer people that voted for the brownies. So you're going to do the exact same thing for the seasons, and you're going to answer some of those questions. You know it seems tricky, but just take your time. That how many more and how many fewer, it's asking the same thing. It's just using a different word. Okay? All right, go ahead and get started.